there's just some things that doesn't make sense in the storyline. Like, for example, my character is a wizard. Now, Leia is supposed to have all of this hidden power that all of a sudden is starting to manifest. How does she have more power than I do? You know, because I get the impression that she's like ultra...
This world is mine.
Come here. Come on. Let me spank that ass. Oh, you're going down. Yeah, so I get this impression that she's got all of this power. And she's basically more powerful than me. So if she's more powerful than me, then why isn't her ass in here? You know what I'm saying? Why? Well, there's no point in me being here. So I don't see why they made her magical. I really don't. That doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's like a flaw in the storyline or something. I mean, I understand that she's Deckard's niece or granddaughter or whatever the hell. He sure is going down fast. Okay, there's something. I know I haven't just gotten that badass.
The true vision of the Lord of Hell.
Oh no. I'm about to get my booty smacked. Oh god. Okay. Kind of cruel that you went from, you know, like 25% health to full health. Alright, I guess these green globs are don't stand in the fire kind of things. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god, that was horrible. Okay, I see what's up now.
Praise the gods, you've arrived just in time. Show me the soul stone.
Oh, you'll see the stone when I trap your rotting soul within it, Belial.
Clever. But know this, Nephilim. Asmodan knows of the stone and the power it contains. Even if you do exterminate you and every last one of your misbegotten kind.
Well, if you're an astute person, you're 3 minutes into the video and you know that this video is longer than 3 minutes, and this fight probably doesn't take 3 minutes. I mean, not 3 minutes, but the length of what this video is.
This world is mine.
So you've probably figured out that I'm going to die. I do die. Again. And the reason why I decided to speed this up is because if I had done this in real time, I think it took me about...
The true vision of the Lord of Hell.
It was a good hour. You know, having to listen to all the cutscenes and whatnot. But this is, you know, a varied version of the Don't Stand in the Fire. This time it's Don't Stand in the Green Glob. And what I was thinking is I would absorb the damage with my diamond shield. That didn't work. So, I was thinking, okay, I'll reforge this. Yes, I need to,
Gods, you've arrived just in time. Show me the soul.
Yeah, at this point I'm like, screw you. So this time I'm thinking, okay, I can absorb the damage from the green goo with my diamond shield, or whatever it is, ice shield, diamond shield, whatever it is. And then, you know, if I can just dodge his hits, I'll be cool. And I was going to try to save some of those health orbs to when I really, really needed it. And that sounds, you know, like a pretty good plan. And then I was also trying to see when you know, how they dropped. And and let's just say that I did better this time than the last time. But one of the things that I love about looking at these videos, it's like right now I'm standing in goo and I don't have the ice shield. What the hell? See, if you don't have the videos, you can't see what you're doing wrong. You sort of have to remember. But one of the reasons why I love doing the videos like then, what the hell, is that I can actually go back and look and see what I did wrong. And I do that a lot with my Eve fights. And I will probably do that with my WoW fights and anything, even like with this, to improve. One of the things I had talked about failing in another video, making the same mistake over and over and over again, and in many instances, particularly with gaming, it's like this, improving your reaction time. But once you get that down, like for instance with PvP, one of the hardest things I think for many people is understanding. I'll just use WoW as an example because I've PvP'd many times in WoW instead of like Eve where I haven't. Like say for instance, a paladin is going up, or not a paladin, a mage is going up against a rogue, let's say. As a mage, you need to realize that that rogue can't touch you. Because if that rogue ever gets its hands on you, it could potentially kill you and stun you to death. Yeah, screw that. So anyway, so you need to know that, and you need to understand what the abilities are of the rogue so you know what to look out for. And you also need to know how to mitigate them with what you have. Now, even though you know all of this, the hard part, in my opinion, for many people, including myself, is reacting in time. For your body to be, your brain to be able to process it, you know what to do, and then you react without messing up. And that's what I see as an example happening here. I know I'm not supposed to stand in the green goo. I know I need to absorb. But, yeah. There we go. This time, it's better. And, you know, it's, to me, the more you play games like this, the more you'll get better at that mental process. Because think about it, in your normal everyday activities, when do you have to react that quickly? Within seconds, to mitigate what somebody else is going to do to you. Years ago, a doctor told me that your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the better it will be. You don't use it, you lose it. So, the only example that I can think of, right, like off the top of my head in your normal everyday life would be driving. You see somebody, you know, moving into your lane, or you see you're about to get in an accident and you have to react quickly to be able to mitigate that action. But in a normal work situation, I mean, the most that you're going to get is, you know, a conversation where you have to respond to something. But if you're a veteran in communication, there isn't a conversation that you can't walk away from, you know, that you can't defer to another time, to when you have the better answers. So that's what I love about gaming, and that's one of the things that that I love about games that make you have to work for it. One of the biggest complaints about Diablo normal mode is that there's, you know, health globe, that they're all over the place. Now, keep in mind, I'm still dying with the health globes there, but, you know, on harder modes, they force you to have to work with others. You have to group up to finish. So it's not like the game mechanic gets so hard that you have to find a way and you can be triumphant on your own. What they've basically done was made it so that, you know, it scales up so that it takes a multitude of people to do it. One of the things in Eve where, you know, I said I don't like to, you know, I don't get a thrill out of ganking. Now, because it's a sandbox game, I don't feel like that mechanic should be changed. It's a sandbox game. If somebody wants to, you know, to gank noobs, then they have every right to gank noobs. I wouldn't want to change that. It's just not the way I want to play the game. Just like I would not change the fact that if somebody wants to ensure that they never have, or they to significantly reduce their PvP action, they stay in an NPC corp. They should definitely be able to stay in an NPC corp. There should not be a forced mechanism that they have to fight. It is a sandbox game. They can do what they want to do, and it's in the game. The minute, you know, CCP starts to say, no, you have to be willing to fight in this game, it is no longer a sandbox. So that's what I meant about making things challenging. I like to make things more challenging for myself. And one of these, I said that I wasn't going to play through Diablo on a harder mode, but I probably will. This fight changed my mind. I don't know if I'll go all the way up to, you know, whatever level that is, where if you die one time, it resets. Because I don't think I'd get very far. God, killing a boss in this game makes you feel so awesome. But, yeah, and that's one of the things that I like about Torchlight, too, is that there's going to be increased difficulty levels, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So, if you were in D3 and you stumbled over this boss fight, I thought I'd share with you, you weren't the only one. I'll see you.